Well, good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, a big welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. It is unfortunately a bit of a sad video, a bit of bad news as well, unfortunately, and I'm going to explain exactly what's gone on, what happened, and also what's going to be coming up with the channel. A few things might change in the short term, but yeah, on Saturday we did unfortunately lose the cat. A lot of you will have been following the story and what's been going on. A lot of you subscribers were quite invested with what was going on, and we do thank you for that as well. We had a lot of kind messages, a lot of support from you all as well. But yeah, on Saturday he did take a bit of a turn for the worse. He was basically born with lymphoma. That unfortunately did then spread last week. He then unfortunately lost his sight. Things started to go a little bit downhill. So on Saturday it did work out in a way quite nicely. It was very, very peaceful. We took him to the vets. It was late at night, about 11 o'clock at night. So the vets was empty. It was very calm. There was no dogs barking, anything like that. And unfortunately he was put to sleep, but with me and Laura with him, it was nice. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was in the end a very nice way to go. And it was with our favourite, and probably his favourite, little vet nurse there as well. So it happened at the right time. But obviously anyone who's a pet owner, anyone who's an animal lover or has got pets or has been through the same thing will know exactly how me and Laura are feeling at the moment. We do feel like we've been hit by a bus. When you come to make the decision, it doesn't feel too bad because we know he was suffering and everything, but when you actually do it, that's when it sort of hits home. But I'm not here to give you a sob story or anything like that. I'll tell you a little bit about Felix in a minute, but it's mainly as well, I want to ask you all in the comments as well, for anyone who might go through this in future or has a pet or might have something like this coming up, I would like to know all of your tips, advice, how you found it, what you maybe recommend doing. So if you can, please do let me know in the comments how you dealt with it, how maybe you'd have done things differently if you'd have known. But yeah, do please let me know in the comments with that one. So yeah, in terms of the cat, he did find us during lockdown, which I'm very, very thankful for, because he got us through probably the toughest time we've ever been, or I've ever been through in particular. Those few months where lockdown was really horrible. He was a street cat. He was going to basically starve to death if we didn't help him out, feed him. We coaxed him into the house and things like that. So we basically saved him, but he also saved us during lockdown, because lockdown here was pretty grim. It gave us something to focus on, something for me to focus on as well, trying to get him better. He had a bad leg when he found us, things like that. And then we enjoyed his company for about 3 years, coming up to 3 years, isn't it, since COVID and all those lockdowns. But yeah, over the last few months, money was no object, time was no object, effort was no object, but unfortunately it did start to spread. He did start to suffer a little bit, so it was unfortunately time. In terms of the channel, of course, I've not been in a hugely great place. So yesterday we didn't do our usual Sunday live stream. I do apologise for that. I know a lot of you love the Sunday live streams. I love doing them, but after the day we'd had and we didn't get to sleep till about 3 in the morning, it just wasn't going to be the right thing to do. In terms of live streams coming up this week, I wanted to show the carnival. I want to do all of that. Hopefully maybe tomorrow, day after, I might be in the mood to go and do a little carnival stream, something to distract me. And then I am possibly going to be flying back to the UK, to Liverpool for a few days as well, maybe to see Elton John. So that'll be nice, of course. I'll try and vlog some of that. But a lot of you were asking, a lot of rumours were flying around that we've gone away and things like that. So I just wanted to let you all know what had happened. I know a lot of you were asking about him as well. It's unfortunately one of those things. As a pet owner, very, very hard. And of course, little Rio as well has lost his little brother. So very, very sad. But thank you all very much for all the comments, the support through the last few months. I said I wasn't going to cry. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, just thank you all very much for all the kind comments. People brought treats over, all kinds. So really do appreciate it. But I want to try and use this video to help some people out that might be a pet owner, hopefully you never ever have to go through it. It's it is the single hardest thing I've ever had to do. I've done all kinds. I've done absolutely all kinds. I'm only 28, but I've done a lot of things. That was the single most hardest thing I've ever had to do. So if you've got any tips, advice, do let people know down in the comments who might be struggling, or if you have lost a pet recently. I do know how you feel. It's very, very, very hard. But there we go. I've not got much else to say. I will hopefully be back in a bit more of a brighter mood and hopefully get to show you the carnival that's going on in Los Cristianos at the moment, which is really, really good. It's been extremely busy, which is nice. The weather's been actually very nice. It looks awful right now, but it has generally been pretty nice again. 24 degrees, nice and warm. So hopefully we'll be back. I might be popping back to the UK as well, but I am in with the business. The cars are all as usual. Everything is all as planned, apart from the video schedules might change slightly. I've got a few edited videos that I'll be putting out this week as well. But yeah, thank you very much. If you do see us out and about, you might understand why we might be a little bit quiet, or if people did come and see us on Sunday, we might have been a little bit off. That wasn't intentional. Obviously, it is it does drain your mood a lot. But thank you all very much, and hopefully I will see you very soon. I'm going to try and get back on and do some live streams. If I do the live streams and things, again, I really appreciate all your kind comments, but if we can try and avoid bringing it up too much, would be good. If that I don't know how that's going to sound, but obviously I don't want to do a live stream and every 5 minutes it's being brought up and things, because that's going to make it really difficult for me. But yeah, thank you all very much, and hopefully I will be back soon. Thank you all, and stride on.